Week 2 of Renfrew is complete. And I don't know how I feel yet. So earlier today, I went out to grab lunch with another student here. I think she's my community advisor. We went out and it's a local restaurant, I guess you could call it. Like, it's not a chain, so it's not like they have their calorie numbers listed out or anything like that. So it was terrifying. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about treatment. Part of me wishes that I never started. There's a part of me that feels like I'm making a terrible mistake. And that things were not great the way that they were before, but it worked. So why change something that worked? And I know that if a friend told me that they were going through the same exact situation, the same exact things that I'm going through right now, I would tell them that they're not really living life and that they're just barely surviving a lifestyle that's unsustainable. Like, I will fight people over intermittent fasting and telling them that it's absolute garbage. But I do this to myself, and it seems perfectly rational to restrict and purge for myself. But it's not acceptable for anyone to follow a fad diet for a few weeks. Like, I mean, I still stand by my claims on intermittent fasting, but I realize that there is a double standard that I'm putting myself to. And like, I realized for quite a bit that there was one, and people have pointed it out, and they would they would rhetorically ask me, why is it okay for you to do something but not someone else? And literally the only answer I could think of was, because it's me. Like, what's fundamentally different about me or anyone to the point that they deserve to have such a rough relationship with food? Like, I conquered a massive fear food yesterday. I can't edit these videos as fast as I thought I would be able to, so I am gonna upload them a week after I record. So the updates will be a little lagged behind, but this is more so of a video journal for others to refer to if they were thinking about doing a similar program or doing Renfrew, and also for myself to kind of remind myself what treatment is like, because something that has been going on in my head over and over is I'm going to go above and beyond my meal plans, get out fast as possible, break the record if that's even allowed, and then go right back to where I started. And I realize that that's a common enough thing that there's a term for it. I'm like, people have been noticing that my mind hasn't been present. Like, I would just very easily be drifting off in my classes, and I love my classes. And the professors I'm TAing for asked if I could come visit their office yesterday, and I was so sure that I was going to be let go. But the first thing that they asked me was, how are you? And I thought, like, okay, it's a normal, like, icebreakery question. cool. And the first thing that I said was, I want to be able to do more. And I guess I kind of blurted that because I do want to do more. I want to be able to focus better. I want to be able to perform as a TA better, to help students learn to read and write academic papers. Like, there's so much that I want to do. It's just that whenever I sit down, my mind is so preoccupied with so much noise, not just food related, but feelings of worthlessness, feelings of lack of purpose, feelings of uselessness, feeling like a burden. Like, there's just so much going on in my head that I can't sit down and focus. And what normally takes me an hour makes me stay up until 4 a.m. and wake up 3 hours later because my mind just won't let me do the thing. And it's so frustrating because I want to be able to do these things, but I'm just so scattered. So anyways, that rant aside, I didn't really think about what would happen from there. I guess I just wanted to express that I am aware that I'm not performing the way that I want to or the way that I expect myself to, and that I want to try to be better. And both of the professors just looked at me and said, "We know." And I'm really grateful that, like, I realized that this kind of treatment is unfortunately few and far between. A lot of workplaces, a lot of professors aren't this accommodating, and I know that, and I'm so grateful that I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where the other TAs and the professors are wanting to work together, and I don't know what I'm more scared of. Letting go of myself by letting go of this disorder, or missing an opportunity. Like, it just feels like either way I'm suffering from an immense loss. Like, I know that makes absolutely no sense when I say it out loud. Like, again, if I was talking to a friend and they were saying the exact same things that I'm saying, I would be like, you're not letting go of yourself. Your disorder is just turning off your passions, your drive, your goals, and it's holding you back. It's not helping you get closer, no matter what it's trying to tell you. But the truth of the matter is that mental illness just has like a vice grip on your brain. Even if you know logically that something is true or something is false, the brain just is a powerful weapon, and can sometimes just kind of defy all known logic and rules and whatever. Part of me is terrified that if I recover, like, I won't have an identity. And I know that's so stupid, but it just feels like it's so ingrained and so intertwined with my life and how it has been, to the point that without it I'm just incomplete. And I know that that's the disorder talking, and it's actually just shutting out my personality and my whatever is in me, but I don't know. Like, it kind of feels like that scene in Inside Out when the numbness just like shuts down Riley's, what's it called, like emotion board, or like whatever it's called. I swear it'll come back to me while I'm editing. But like, feels like the disorder is that numbness just shutting down my whole brain. And like, no matter what buttons I try to smash right now, it just doesn't go through. And I guess for other people, it's easier for other people to at least recognize that there's something more, even if it's not active, even if it's dormant, that it at least exists and can function again. And it is for me to see it in myself. This is something that I'm gonna have to work on. And even if it's not anytime soon, I trust that my body will heal and in turn, so will my brain. Anyways, thanks for watching.